What's up, girls? We are live. We should not be allowed, though, in the betting community because we're not walking while we do this today. So
I will be shirtless walking when the NFL starts.
Well, I mean, you also live in Florida where it's hot as heck out. So
I feel like the Degens are the ones winning. I don't like to see. I don't know her, so I can't talk like firsthand. But I think one of her videos she was crying. That was sad. I don't want her sad. Like have fun with it. This community is a heartless space, dude.
Yeah,
what have you done for me lately?
I said it on Twitter today. What I think they should do, right, is Bet Openly is the perfect place. They can go head to head, walking bet versus walking bet, right? Only pay 1% juice, and then we can see. That's what I want to see. I want to see who the real winner is on picks.
I'm the older. See, you're a gentleman and a scholar,
right?
I'm old enough that I remember the movie Major League.
Okay.
And when the owner wore that tearaway board, I would like them both to start in 17 pieces of clothing, and each loss is one less piece of clothing, and they stop at a bikini, and everyone wins and's happy. But
I mean,
I'll shoot them a DM.
Capitalize on it. Like everybody, I don't know how many people saw. So many people I know in the betting community were having fun yesterday, doing walking videos. Like there's such a chance to like trampoline affect it. And what better way than go head to head? Like let's see. I want to see who's the better capper now.
I'll let it die for a week, and then I'll DM them both and see if they're open to any sort of show or any sort of collaboration. We'll offer it in a week. Yeah. We'll let them ride the wave of Barstool and all that and see if it gets them anything.
Well, we're back, baby. We made it to football season. Football season is here. We got through the dog days of summer. We're through that. And for UD Gens out there, it's week 0. We only got 3 games. And guess what? I'm going to give you 3 college plays for the weekend because we've been betting baseball for months. How about that for him, Uncle G?
That's very generous of you. I got a college play too, but I also got a baseball play for today. So, guys, we're doing Fridays now. We're going to feed you. We'll make sure we feed you one play on the day of for you impatient fucks. But then we'll also feed you for college and pros. So you have an entire slate. You walk away from our Friday show fed all the way through Sunday.
Yeah, I love it. Well, I wouldn't be on brand for me if we didn't do a first touchdown score to start the season. And we're going with SMU with Jalen Knighton. He's their number 1 tailback. Plus 500 is a gift in this game. The Wolfpack are bad. Like they're just not going to be very good this year. SMU has 2 great tailbacks, but Jalen's a clear one there. And we model this at, even though it's the first game of the season, this should be like plus 250. So the fact we're getting at plus 500 is a nice little moonshot. You know, let's start the season off, get a moonshot out of the gate, and it gives us a sweat in the game to start.
I like it. I'll be boring, guys. The second play will be my Uncle G's best bet. This is a Betalytics bet. It's 20 points of added value on top of 9.5% estimated ROI. So already deep ROI, and then you have Bet Openly coming in 20 points better. This is the LA Angels first 5 money line. They like it at plus 160 at the books, 9% ROI. Bet Openly has the Angels first 5 money line plus 180. 20 points on top of their 9%. This is just a math bet, my gents. It's just a math bet.
And that's where I'm at for my next play. This is an interesting spot, right? While Florida State had they had a top 11 defense in passing last year, they were 70th in the country in stopping the rush. And what's Georgia Tech like to do? They like to run the rock. And Hayes King, right, to end the season had, 1, 2, 4, 7 touchdowns in his last 5 games. He's going to run the ball. We're getting plus money on this. And here's the value, guys. Hayes King from Georgia Tech, anytime TD is plus 123. It's 105 at books, guys. That's massive value. Like, how do you build your bankroll week after week? Right? You get that 18, 20 points of value at Bet Openly.
I like it, brother. So I hope these align, running the ball, the clock ticking.
Yep.
I need in the first quarter, I need a punt, I need a touchdown, and I need a field goal. If I get those three, then we're hanging. I like the under 10.5 in the first quarter, FSU GT. Do I love being on the short timeline? No. We lost 3 points of value on the under on the game. This actually stuck from the opening line to now. It's dangerous, right? We obviously are terrified of the 2 touchdowns. I'm really banking on the Florida State offense not being as good, or I guess being as bad as they were or insignificant as they were last year. In their defense, they were very injured. But I'm more banking on this ACC rivalry, these 2 teams being rusty, etc., and just a slow start. All I need is a punt. All I need is a field goal, and then we can let one of them sneak in a touchdown. So under 10.5, first quarter, plus 100. This is minus 110. I saw as high as minus 115 at the books. Bet openly has it at even money.
Love it. And listen, it's not week 0 unless we got a Hawaii bet, right? Sick. We got to have Hawaii. I mean, how much fun is it to be sweating a bet at 1 a.m. on Saturday night, the first week of the season? And I actually don't think this is going to be a big sweat. So our bet openly prop play of the day, Pafoli Ashlock of Hawaii. He's their number 1 wide receiver. Over 80.5 receiving yards is plus money, guys, at bet openly. It's minus 114 at books. And they're not giving him any alt lines up over 100 yards, which if you can find them, sprinkling over 100, I don't think they're going to give them out. Right? Everybody loves to bet the over in Hawaii's first game of the year, right? Like it's kind of tradition. For me, I don't like touching that, but Ashlock is their number 1. He's going to get 10 plus targets in this game, and 80.5 is just too low on opening night, let alone for plus money. Again, guys, 14 points of value and you're not laying any juice there. That's the difference between being able to win 56% of the time and 49% and still being profitable.
And oh man, I have such harsh memories of being down. This is back in my real degen days, being down money I couldn't afford, chasing with bookies and hanging up on, what was my dude's name? Who were the Flying Hawaiians? Colt Brennan?
Colt Brennan, yep.
Colt Brennan. Literally, I probably had like $200 to $300 in my checking account. Probably owed a local bookie $500 to $1,000, and I would have that amount on the Flying Hawaiians, Colt Brennan, the Rainbow Warriors. It's so funny. I say Flying Hawaiians, and people are like, that's not their mascot. I'm like, you are exposing how old you are. I know their mascot. That was their name when he was the quarterback, and they ran 5 wide every freaking play.
Yeah.
But so it brings me some bad memories because I would literally be losing those bets, already down money I didn't have, about to double that up. And it just reminded me of age 22 to 26 or something like that.
Yeah, that would be my late 20s, early 30s. So that like super lines up. Yep.
So, but enough of that, my degens. This is the lightning round. Trev and I swept 2 weeks ago when we came back. We went 5-0, up 5.665 units. It's really good to come back. It's really good to sweep. Football's back. Here comes 5 plays, 30 seconds, no explanation.
Our moonshot, Jalen Knighton of SMU, first tutty, plus 500.
LA Angels, first 5 money line, plus 180 at Bet Openly, plus 160 at the books, 9% ROI at 160. We're giving you 20 more points than that.
Our value prop of the day will be Saturday, Haynes King of Georgia Tech. Anytime TD is plus 123 at Bet Openly. It's plus 105 at books.
My first Unc G's best bet of the college football year, first quarter, under 10.5, FSU Georgia Tech, even money at Bet Openly, minus 110 to minus 115 at books.
Love it. And our Bet Openly prop play of the day, Pafoli Ashlock of Hawaii, over 80.5 receiving yards, plus money at Bet Openly, guys, and you're paying juice at minus 114 at books. And let's go enjoy our first college season.
And T-Rev, we got a bunch of Bet Openly gear made by Nike.
Oh.
whatever you order, tell me and I'll Venmo or PayPal you back the amount. We have budget for it. We're selling everything at cost. We don't profit off this. I think this hat's like $18. It's epic. Nylon, really light for summer. I want you to have some. We made tank tops, t-shirts, whatever. So I'm just throwing it out there.
I gotta have it. I'll get it ordered today.
I got you back, brother. Let me know. Send me an email.
We'll talk to you soon.